with what is it? With destruction. Yeah. Please next. So we can use wet the destruction using a strong acid. We can use we call it aqua regia. Aqua regia is a mixture between very strong acid, that is nitric acid and hydrochloric acid in the ratio 1:3. So I mean 1 portion of nitric acid and 3 portion of hydrochloric acid. We do the destruction for many minutes by heating, like a simmer that I have saw before. So after that we can get the clear, the clear solution. Before is cream, and then we can get the clear solution. Please next. So we can see here, when after destruction the mercury is become mercury 2 positive. When we add some potassium iodide, we can get some mercury iodide that give orange color, like that. We can show orange red color. So this is for the qualitative analysis that we would like to know, is there any mercury inside the whitening cream. So we can see very clear in sample number 12, and we suspect in sample number, I forgot, another sample that giving an orange color. So after that we do, please next, we do a quantitative analysis using mercury analyzer. We did it in UGM. What's we call, Pak? Near the pharmacy? LPPT. I sent the sample there because we don't have that mercury analyzer. So we send the 3 sample that we suggest based on the qualitative analysis for the quantitative analysis for the mercury. So we see that sample number 12, 15, and 17 contain the mercury and that concentration. The mercury is already already forbidden. Yeah. So we can see that in the market available some whitening cream that contains some hydroquinone and mercury that everyone can get freely. So this is not to us. Yeah. How we educate people about this. We have to be careful about this. Yeah. If you or ourselves, maybe, yeah, I would like to be prettier, so I'm going to see what would like to get some whitening cream. So I have to be careful about this. So based on this one, sample number 12 and 15 containing hydroquinone and mercury. How dangerous, isn't it? Okay, please next.
Okay, Dr. Saptanti, maybe your time is 5 minutes more.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm going for closing. Okay, so that I said in the end of my presentation that the hydroquinone and mercury, including in the whitening cream, is available in the market. We have to take aware about this. Be careful when we are taking some whitening cream. Also, when we would like to choose some whitening cream, we have to be careful. Please see the doctor. Yeah, share about this to our, our partner. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's all, Pak Purbo and everyone. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you for the nice presentations for Dr. Saptanti. And from this presentation, we can get some new insight about the fact of the usage of the mercury and also the hydroquinone in the market. And actually, it's forbid, right? Forbid, but in the market, especially in the traditional market, we can find some cosmetic contain the mercury illegally. And she also already discussed about how to analyze the mercury from the cosmetic, including the sample preparation and technique of analysis, and also the quantitative and qualitative analysis. If from the audience, both online or offline, do you have the question, you can write in the chat box for the online presentation, online participant. And also for the offline, you can raise your hand, but after this second presentations. So please be here for Dr. Saptanti, waiting for the second presentations. And for the second presentations, we have the speaker from the Thailand. I will read the CV. She is the Associate Professor Dr. Katria Sutanat. Hello, maybe in the Zoom. Okay, we can see this is the CV. Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, Achan Ketria. Sawadikap. Sawadikap. Okay. Thank you.
In Indonesian, do not.
Now it's same. I think it's same with in Thailand. So 2:30 for now. Same, Achan. Okay. Okay, and then for the second presenter, we would like the CV. Associate Professor Dr. Katria Sutanat she is graduate PhD and bachelor degree at the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Science, Konkan University, and now she is Associate Professor at the Konkan University. She has many publications in the Scopus Index journals, and her expertise is on natural health products and cosmetics, topical delivery of drugs and cosmeceuticals, and nanotechnology and nanoparticles. So we will have the presentations by online, right, Ajahn? And then after that, the presentation is around 25 minutes, and after that we will have the discussion times together with the first speakers. Okay, now it's time to listen your presentations together. Okay, please.
All right, thank you for your introduction. And before I start the presentation, which I already prepared the video presentation and already delivered to Dr. Rina. So before that runs on, I would like to have a short greeting to the chairman of the fourth International Conference of Pharmaceuticals Updates, and also the Dean of the Faculties of Medicine and Health Science, and also the organizing committees. So I think so now we can listening for the video presentation that I have prepared. Thank you very much. Please, Lima.
Hello, Ms. Yan. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, true fans of the International Conference on Cosmeceutical Innovation and update of emerging trends. I am Ajahn Kat from Thailand. For Associate Professor Dr. Katria Sutanut, today is my great pleasure to give you a talk and share with you my over 15 years of experience in the research and development of the cosmeceutical product. And the topic of my talk today is the history of this value in cosmeceutical product development. Before my presentation, I would like to express my appreciation to the organizing committees and my beloved PKU alumni, Dr. Rima, for this honor and privileged opportunities as an invited speaker of the first international conference organized by the University of Muhammadiyah, Yogyakarta, Indonesia. The outline of my talk will include 4 important domains. There are the current situation and global concern, which dramatically influence the trends of cosmeceutical product industry and development, and the case study of my research along the current trend. And lastly will be about the risk approach, which I myself has proposed as a solution for the sustainable beauty with good health and well-being. So nowadays, the invisible side of the cosmetics and the beauty industry growth have been recently brought up to the table. This showing us that the sustainability of the resource has been concerned a lot, particularly the industrial activities that seem to be not really environmental friendliness, and also they use a lot of chemicals that may give some impact for health after the long-term use, and also the consumer awareness for health and health dangers and risks due to the chemicals that contain in the health products, including the cosmeceutical products. So therefore, nowadays, the developments and manufacturing of those products using the non-renewable resources has been a great concern, because this will later on and resulting of the environmental impact, and also will give a very bad effect to the health and beauty. And here is the health danger and risk related to the chemicals that contain in the cosmetic products. And this have raised the consumer awareness. For example, the development of the cancer, like the ovarian cancer, after use the talcum powder for long term, and also the breast cancer due to a chemical preservatives that has been contained in a widely type of cosmetic and pharmaceutical products, and also the antibiotic agent, which can disrupt the thyroid function and also is contribute to the antibiotic resistance problems. Therefore, these have raised the consumer awareness of the danger and risk, and also drive the prevalence of the consumer to be braced and need for the natural products for the global sustainability and safety. Besides the consumer concern, the global concern about the sustainability, because you can see that in the pictures, there is the environmental impact of the cosmetic industry, and recently the UN has declared the planetary crisis, and they announced that there should be no industry is exempt from the scrutiny to prevent the plastic bottle waste, and also the destroys of the forests and trees. This includes the beauty industry and also the cosmetic manufacturing. This means that in the future, the product development and design needs to be more rational and sophisticated, including the designs of the product formula, ingredients, and the packaging. This to reduce the use of the chemicals and plastic that's going to become as the best that need to be timely and costly to manage. So therefore, from now, the health products designs, including the cosmeceuticals and pharmaceutical products, may not only focus on the formulation issue, but also extend to the waste management and the time and cost effectiveness for long term, and this means the sustainability. So, from the consumer and the global concerns, this has led to the current trends in cosmeceutical products developments and industry, which from now and in the future that should be conducted in the principles of mindful approaches for the sustainability of good health, well-being, and duties. Therefore, they have bring up a concepts of the BCG economic models. This stands for the bioeconomy, circular economy, and the green economy. So in these economy models, what can we do? So the way to do is that the way we use the resources is should be in the way that to reduce the use, okay, and to reuse some resource and do some recycle, okay, to make the highest benefits of using the resources that we have. For the processing is supposed to be simple, okay, cheap, but high efficient and easy to do. Therefore, in the future, the cosmeceutical products designs and development supposed to think about how we can make the green cosmetics using the total natural compounds to minimize the chemical waste and the plastic waste. This, would it be possible that in the processing we can make it to become like a zero waste manufacturing? So this is the golden goal of the cosmeceutical products developments in the future. From the current trend which I just talked about, this has made the local resources become the center of interest. This become with belief that the local resources can give the benefits in terms of the economic sustainability and also the safety for the consumer. However, the standardizations of these local resources are acquired for rational utilizations and also for the sustainability in terms of the marketing. And the use of new ingredients has become the issue of interest. This may be from the traditional or the indigenous plants and herbs. This nowadays become like the key driver in the natural beauty market. This due to the consumer appetite for the new innovation, in which the new ingredients are believed to have the better efficacy and safety and also some sophisticated cosmeceutical effects. Therefore, in the future, there should be a lot of local resources that has been employed as the active ingredients in the cosmeceutical products. And among the local and natural resources, the high-rate renewable natural resources has become the center of interest. This due to it can provide the unlimited supply. Okay, you can see in several examples here I'm showing you in this slide. The first one is developments of the facial mask by using the sea plants-based gel, which the interesting point is that this still is the biodegradable polymers, and later on will not give any environmental impact. All right, when compared to the classical type of masking, the facial masking, which normally has been produced and made from the tree fibers. So therefore, using this biodegradable will be benefit for the environment sustainability and also safety and efficacy of action. And the next one is using the microalgae, which is the resource that have a high rate of renewables to produce the numbers of algae to give the cosmeceutical active ingredients. And in this case, they have used the peptide, which is have the anti-inflammation and also the it helped on the skin allergy. So in the future, I think there are some plants and some natural resource that especially those that can renewable in a high rates, that would be the potential resource to be used for the health products, including the cosmeceutical product. And another examples in the development of cosmeceutical product has been to the utilizations of the waste ingredients. And in the case that they use the coffee beans and the tea residues, where the waste is reused and become as the source of the cosmeceutical active ingredients and the packaging components. And from this can resulting of a development and compose a novel cosmeceutical products from the food waste. And today, as part of my research work, I would like to share you the developments of the cosmeceutical products from the agro-industrial byproducts of the local plants that mostly cultivated in the northeastern area of Thailand, or we call the Isan region, which is the location where the Phanken University has been setting up. And there are two of them. These include the manihot cassava leaves and the tamarind seed. And for the cassava leaves is known as a byproduct containing a toxic cyanogenic glyphosate, which the ingestions of this plant leaf can lead to convulsion, loss of consciousness, and even death due to the respiratory failure. Because of this, cassava leaves has been generally perceived as having disadvantages rather than the benefits for health. As a result, its utilizations has been limited, and moreover, the lack of supporting evidence has deemed the possibility to find the chance of value creation and utilization. So we have the question that it is possible for develop this or promote this kind of byproducts to be used in the health and aesthetic with sustainability. So that would be a big research gap that we can find to fulfill all the information and data to support the utilization. Alright, even though the limit of evidence, however, due to there is a few evidence that reports about its interesting chemical composition, so we think there is a chance to find good use of the cassava leaves for health and well-being application. In addition, the abundant supply will of the cassava leaves will facilitate the economic sustainability in the long term. So our research activities aim to investigate the cosmeceutical potentials of these byproducts using the in vitro models. This to convince and supports the utilization with rationale and safety. And finally, we found that the cassava leaf extract is a source of multifunction cosmeceutical active agents, which may provide the holistic outcome for skin beauty and aesthetic purpose, which are considered as the empirical advantage of the natural extract. First, I'll try to find the research gap that may be required to support the utilization of this byproduct. This is the research gap in to promote the applications of these cassava leaves for health and beauty. Amongst the various perspectives that need to be investigated, we consider focusing on the basic genuine properties that can convince its potential and the cosmeceutical effect which are required to support the repositioning and utilizations and safety, and also the economy values of this byproduct. So we have focusing on the phytochemical composition and the action, particularly the cosmeceutical effect and related mechanism of action. And one of the cosmeceutical effects of interest is the UV filter capacity of the cassava leaf extract. This is to tackle the photo skin aging that caused major by the UV radiation, which is all the strong UV radiation in the sunshine has been identified as the major cause. And unfortunately, this is the all-time high resource in Thailand that are very dangerous for the skin and beauty, and normally is has been found with a level of extreme intensity which is very dangerous for the skin. Seriously, the UV rays are the most powerful enemy of the skin beauty, leading to the skin aging from the exacerbation of the melanogenesis and the loss of collagen through the generation of the reactive oxygen species, and induce the chronic inflammation of the skin cells. So the exploration has been conducted along the current trends of the BCG economy to get the useful information and data that can support the use of the cassava leaves in the cosmeceutical application. And as the study decides, the cosmeceuticals effect as deduced in the photo skin aging has been focused. This includes the UV screening capacity, the antioxidative activities, the anti-melanogenesis, and also the collagen synthesis enhancements, and also plus the identifications of the chemical composition, which all of this data will support the quality control of the cassava leaves extract and also the promotion of the product's development. Here is the first activities that that has been done to investigate the sun screening capacity of the cassava leaves. The extract solution was prepared and scanned for the UV absorption in the wavelength range 200 to 400 nanometer, which is in the ultraviolet regions. And this range covers the UVA, UVB, and UVC regions. This is done in comparison to the standard UV filter BEMT. It was found that the cassava leaf extract showing a broader UV spectral absorption with a consistent absorptivities in UVA and UVB regions. And as you can see here in the pictures, the UVA and UVB is known as the major UV ray that causes the photoaging in epidermis and dermis layer of the skin, in which the absorptivity in which the absorption has increased when along with the concentration increase, and at the concentrations of 5 mg per ml of the cassava leaf extract, is showed the comparable and equivalent absorptivities to the BMT. Here you can see that the absorbance are equivalent. However, with a broad UV spectral absorption when compared to the BMT, which you can see in the yellow line, whereas the orange line is the UV absorption of the cassava leaf extract at concentration of 5 mg per ml. So next, we have identified or clarified about the antioxidation capacity of the cassava leaf, and the result after we do the PPH assay, the moderate antioxidation activities of the cassava leaf has been demonstrated when compared to the reference standard vitamin C and the butylate hydroxytoluene, which has been used as the reference antioxidants. However, the better effect when compared to the BHT has been found as the result. Next, we found the relation between the chemical composition in which the flavonoid has been identified as the major composition, as the major chemical constituents in the cassava leaves. There are 3 species of them that were found as the major components. Those are the lutein, epigenin, and camphor, and this may be attributed to the moderate antioxidation that being found in the DPPH assay, and this can be done by using the HPLC technique. Then the cosmeceutical effects of the cassava leaves has been done using the human skin cells. The first one is to find out the capacity on the collagen synthesis. So first we have begun to find the cytotoxicity to the dermal fibroblasts. Following this protocol, and in the study, we try to find the cell viability after the treatment of each sample, including the extract, and compared to the control and the reference standard, which include the BEMT, UV filter, the lutein flavonoids, and the vitamin C, the cosmeceutical active agents. And the results showing no toxicity of the cassava leaves. Okay, and after we compare the cassava leaves extract to the reference chemicals compounds, lutein, EMT, and vitamin C, the results show the low toxicity of the cassava leaves extract with slightly increase of cell viability at the concentration range 6 to 200 ppm. In contrast, the dramatically increase in the cell proliferation and viability was found in the vitamin C treatments, while the slightly decreased trend were found after the BEMT and the lutein treatments at the used concentration range. Therefore, we further identify the collagen synthesis enhancements of those reference and the extract to find the percentage of the collagen contents compared to the control. And the result shown that the cassava leaf extract can enhance the collagen synthesis in similar to the vitamin C and the lutein. However, the cassava leaf extract displayed the highest potency among them, whereas the BMT which is the standard UV filter agent, did not show either the activity or the cytotoxicity. This has evidenced the multiple function of the cassava leaf extract, which possess the UV filter capacity and also can enhance the fibroblast collagen synthesis, which is quite different from the BMT. This may be the advantage of the natural extracts over the chemical cosmetical agent. And then next we try to see the anti-melanogenesis activities, which began by doing the cytotoxicity test to the melanocyte cells using the B16 F12 melanoma cell line. Following this protocol, the extracts has been treated to the melanoma cells compared to the BMT UV filter and the kojic acid, which is a reference whitening agent. And the result showing that there is low toxicity of the cassava leaf extract with slightly increased of cell viability in a concentration range of 15.2 to 500 ppm. In contrast, the slightly decreased trend of the cell viability was found at the high concentrations of the kojic acid and the BMT. And for the anti-melanogenesis activities, this has been done using the safe range concentration of each sample. And once again, we compare the activities of the extract to the reference cosmeceutical active agents, which is our chemicals BMT and kojic acid. And finally, the percentage of melanin contents will be found compared to the control. And this result showing the anti-melanogenesis of the cassava leaf extract in the dose-dependent manner, which is you can see in the green line here, similarly to the standard kojic acid, which is represented by the dark blue line. And the significant effects were found at the high concentration of 250 and 500 microgram per ml or ppm, which giving the melanin contents about 82 and 67% of the control respectively, whereas we could not find this activity in the BMT UV filter reference standard. Alright, this is indicate the multifunction of the cassava leaves extract when compared to the BMT, which is the chemical UV filter agent. And in conclusion, the overall result have reviewed the cosmeceutical effect of the cassava leaf extract due to its UV filter capacity with a broad spectrum and consistent absorptivity along the UVA and UVB regions. And also it exerts the potent collagen synthesis enhancements, anti-adipogenesis, which is do not show here in this presentation, and also we found the good levels of anti-melanogenesis activities of extract as well. So the overall results has been published as a research articles, and hopefully this will support the rational utilization and the repositioning of the byproduct into the economically valuable resource of the manihot cassava leaves in the future. Another plentiful byproduct is the tamarind seed. This derived from the tamarinds pulp-based food products manufacturing. This is another promising agro-industrial byproduct of value for food, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical applications. However, there is limits availability of the evidence regarding the tamarind's genuine properties, except there are only a few reports of its interesting antioxidant potency. So we are interested in exploring the genuine benefits of the tamarind seeds, focusing on the seed oil extract. And will be used for the cosmeceutical product developments and applications. However, a few evidence has been found which reveal about the strong antioxidant capacities, and there is a several identified chemical composition which are the phenolic compounds, and those compounds have suggested us that the tamarind seed oil extract will potentially have the preservative capacity to the antioxidant and the antimicrobial ability. Therefore, our research group have developed a study design to clarify this potential. Okay, and another part as right now on working is the kernels of the tamarind seeds for food development. Okay, in the methodology to clarify the genuine properties of the tamarind seeds, this include the investigations of the antioxidant capacity to confirm the previous evidence and reports using the PPH assay, and also the antimicrobial activity against the pharmaceutical concerning species. This include the bacteria. There are the Staphylococcus aureus, the Pseudomonas aeruginosa, the Escherichia coli, and the fungi is the Candida albicans. So this core microorganism has been used as a model to see the antimicrobial effect of the tamarind seed foods. Also, we determine the phytochemical composition contents, including the total phenolics and flavonoids contents. And the result indicate that the tamarind seed oil extract is a phenolic-rich source of and it also have a strong antioxidant activities, and is higher than the vitamin C and the catechin, which you can see that giving the IC50 as low as around 3 ppm, whereas for the vitamin C and the catechin is around 6 and 10 ppm. So it's a bit different. And for the antimicrobial activities, we can find that the tamarind seed extract show us a broad spectrum manner similar to the palaben, because it can inhibit the growth of all four microorganisms that has been used in the experiments. However, the differences in their potency and degrees of microbial type susceptibility between the tamarind seed extract and the palaben are detected. And among the 4 different types of the microorganism that's used, the tamarind seed extract show the higher susceptibility against the Staphylococcus aureus rather than the others with very low minimal inhibitory and bactericidal concentrations, or the MIC and MBC. As you can see here, is as low as the 0.05 milligram per ml, and for the EMC is 3.9 milligram per ml respectively. So the high susceptibility against the S. aureus has suggested us and indicate the potentials of the tamarind seed extract to be applied for the skin products, including the cosmeceutical products development. Moreover, Other cosmeceutical activities of the tamarind seed extract, such as the anti-melanogenesis and the anti-adipogenesis, has been discovered, which cannot show here in this presentation due to the time limitation, and therefore is strongly suggests its potential to be applied in skin product formulation as a multifunction cosmeceutical ingredients and cells preservative activity agent through strong antioxidation and antimicrobial activity, which has been evidenced and has already been published as a research article. However, the further study regarding the determination of its skin orientation should be conducted to ensure the safety of usage. So right now, the tamarind seed oil has been applied in the product developments. After we do the research, we can find that the byproducts of interest, the tamarind seed oil and the cassava leaves, has been discovered as a natural multifunction cosmeceutical active agents, which could satisfy the BCG economy principles for the sustainability, in which will facilitate the liquefaction of the waste to value in the future, and also it can minimize and simplify the product formula ingredients and use less concentration due to its potency and also its multifunction properties. And this will also lead to lowering of risk in developing of allergy from the long-term exposure to the chemical cosmetics. So hopefully this gonna support the repositioning and the creations of values and the sustainability in the future by the local byproducts. And from the overall information delivered from our research work, recently the product prototype in form of a set of cosmetic products called the PHARMACEUTICal spiritual products or Content University spiritual products. This has been successfully developed, which include the anti-aging peptide lotion, the refreshing essence, and the whitening serum containing the natural extract, including the cassava leaves and tamarind seed oil extracts. This to achieve the goal of the green cosmeceutical product development. And also, I myself would like to propose a rich approach, which is very important to achieve the green economic principle, and also to minimize the waste to become the zero waste processing and manufacturing. Risk approach will consist of the research, innovation, the control, and the harmonization. And this requires the cooperation between all stakeholders in the natural cosmeceutical product industry to deliver safety and economic sustainability, including the agro industry, the academia, the research institutes, manufacturing sectors, and the government agency. So along the BCG economy principle and the cooperation of those parties, this will bring about the best solution for all by encouraging and endorsing the deployments of BCG economy principles, in which include the rethink, redesign, reduce, reuse, recycle, compost, and also the material recovery, residues management. So these are supposed to be adopted throughout the activity of research and innovation, which all these two activities and also the manufacturing is supposed to be controlled by a reasonable and harmonized regulation that has been considered and has been consensus among the regional members and activists. This view promotes the successful of the BCG economy principles and also the global sustainability and safety. And this is my last slide. Terima kasih atas perhatiannya. Thank you very much for your attention. So all the questions are welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you Achan Ket for the nice presentation. And now we move to the Q&A sessions. We have around 20 minutes for Q&A sessions for two speakers, Dr. Saptanti and Achan Ket. And for the audience or the participant, please, if you have questions to the speaker, you can deliver for now, both from the offline or the online. So from the Achan Ket presentations, we got some new perspective about the use of cosmetic. We should have the considerations in the biodegradable issues and the go-green product, and also environmental concern. And also we increase the consumer awareness for the dangerous product, especially from the ingredients. And also we know that some byproducts such as from the tamarind seeds and also from the cassava leaves can be used to be the cosmetic product also. So this is the new insight to us today. So for the participant, please, if you have some questions, okay, please, what's your name and deliver the question.
Thank you very much. My name is Elsa from Universitas Brawijaya Malang, and I have two questions for the first speaker and also the second speaker. And for the first speaker, for Dr. Saptanti, I'm also interested in hydroquinone and mercury analysis because it is also one of my research, but it hasn't published yet. And as far as I know about the mercury analysis, there are two instruments that can we choose. The first is atomic absorption spectroscopy and also mercury analyzer. And I want to ask which one is better and what is the reason. And for the second speaker, I also interested in green cosmetic, especially about zero waste and also sustainability issue. And I would like to ask, what do you think about the prospect of bulk cosmetic or maybe refill cosmetics related to zero waste trend or sustainability consideration? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for the first questions. Maybe we answer one by one, right? Yes. Okay. From the first question is for Dr. Saptanti, please.
Okay, thank you. What's your name, pardon? Elsa. Okay, Mbak Elsa. Actually, between AAS and mercury analyzer is the same. But from the mercury analyzer is AAS that specific for mercury analysis only. But actually, the basic principle of the instrumentation mechanism is the same. Actually, the mercury analyzer is also AAS, atomic absorption spectrophotometer. But the mercury analyzer is already designed to be just for the mercury analyzer. Maybe because some the examination is conducting regularly, so we just use the mercury analyzer. So actually the AAS and mercury analyzer is the same. The basic principle of working is the same. So you can choose for the mercury analyzer or you can choose the AAS. For the AAS, you have to set up everything to make sure that the AAS working for mercury analyzing. But for the mercury analyzer, we can just because already designed. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And next questions for Achan Kat. Could you answer these questions, please?
Okay, thank you. Elsa, can you hear me there?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I want to repeat your questions because I want to make sure that I can hear it clearly because there are some not smooth going on here when you raise the questions. Is this the questions that you raise is about the stability of the extracts when we kind of formulate the green cosmetics? Is that your question? Can you please help me to clarify a bit more?
Thank you. My question is about the natural cosmetic that you have been described. And in Indonesia, especially in Yogyakarta, I have seen many markets about bulk cosmetics or refill cosmetics because it is designed to overcome the waste from plastics. And I would like to ask your opinion about the prospect of this kind of market.
Okay. So you are thinking about the markets, right? The markets in the future.
Yes.
Okay. Right now, I think according to the consumer concern about the health impact of the chemicals and also the environmental impact related to the chemical waste and the plastic waste, I think the prevalence of the consumer and the markets of the cosmeceutical products and health and other health products would be in the way that using the natural compounds. This would include like the plants, vegetables, herbs, fruits, or even the residues from those eco-industrial activities. So therefore, I think that would be a very good future of the market related or in the area of the cosmeceutical products.
Okay.
Can I ask?
Next.
Can I ask the question? Okay.
Please.
Yeah. So if we talk about the refill cosmetic, because we want to reduce the usage of plastic package, what do you think about the quality or the stability of the product?
Okay. In this term about the stability of the product when we are using some other materials that we use to produce the packaging, especially for the primary packaging, which is directly contact to the products. Yes, some of those may not be good enough to preserve the stability of the chemicals or the products that we produce. But right now, I think there is the innovation about the material science that they have used the natural fiber and also the combinations of the materials and some metals to make the new material type that have the properties similar to the plastic but is biodegradable polymers. I think that that would be the trend and probably would be the thing that they try to replace the plastic bottle and container in the future for all the cosmetics products and also some other food products as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer. And we move to the online questions, Ajahn. This is about the use of the cassava leaf or manihot esculenta leaf. This is you mentioned that is the dangerous potency of the cassava leaf, and how to avoid this toxicity. I mean, how to prepare the extracts or how to prepare the formulations that we can avoid the toxicity of the cassava.
Okay. According to the cyanogenic glyphosate that contained in the cassava leaves, and this has raised the concern for the consumer. But it's a concerning point. But there's some other benefits as well for cosmeceutical application, because when we are using it topically, that's we avoid the danger or the harm of the cyanogenic glyphosate. And in the preparation also we can reduce that glyphosate or the cyanogenic glyphosate by using the heat. But after I have reviewed the literature about the removal of the cyanogenic glyphosate, is potentially to be completely removed after we expose the leaf in the high temperature, and some they have dried in ambient condition, so the cyanogenic glyphosate has reduced. And for that concern, that's why we think about to use the cassava leaves topically and use it as the cosmeceutical active ingredients instead of using as the food or something that might give some risk for health impact and some adverse effects.
Okay, thank you for the nice answer, Ajahn. Actually, I also have experience in Khon Kaen in Thailand when I stay to study PhD. I see there are so many cassava plantations in Khon Kaen, and I wonder why people not eat the leaf. Because in Indonesia we can eat the leaf, and it's very popular vegetable in Indonesia. At that time, I asked my friend to give me the cassava leaf, and I will cook at the cassava leaf, but by use the heat. At that time, she is like afraid. If we eat this cassava, could we get the toxic? No, you can eat, and we eat together, and it's safe, I think. So I think it's correct. We can remove the cyanide glycosides by heat and maybe by the simmer. And at that time, I add little bit salt, Ajahn. Little bit salt. Okay.
This is to remove the cyanogenic glyphosate or to make it more tasty?
Both of them to make it salty and also to remove the cyanogenic glycoside. And how about in Thailand? Do people use the cassava to be vegetable or something? Cassava leaf.
Thailand, we don't eat it as the food because we are concerned about the cyanogenic toxicity.
Okay.
And the way that the people has been convinced, and even though after I have worked on this kind of material, I reviewed the literature. There are many places in the world that use cassava leaves as the food.
Yes.
So I think actually it can be removed, but still, Thailand we have a lot of things to try and eat. So maybe this will be the reason why we still not turn to use the cassava leaves as food.
Okay. But in Indonesia, if you come to Indonesia, you can find everywhere people eat cassava leaf, right? Okay, thank you, Ajahn, for this answer.
Okay. In the future, I will visit and then I will prove to Thai people to know that I have tried the cassava leaf and it's great and it's safe.
Yes, it's safe. Yes, okay. Thank you. And maybe next questions from the audience, maybe. From the online. Okay, one more questions before we close this session for Dr. Saptanti. Do you maybe you have the simple tricks or maybe the for the normal people or general people, if we want to know this cosmetic is dangerous, containing the hydroquinone or the mercury, because in your explanation is very clear, but it's about the in the scientific functions, and maybe in the normal people not know how to choose the safe cosmetic that contain the mercury or hydroquinone. Okay.
Thank you, Pak Pugu. Maybe about tips, about tips how to choose the whitening cream. So basically that Associate Prof. Kartia already said to us that I think the whitening cream that contains some extract, I mean the, what is it? How to say? Alamiah, not alamiah, natural ingredient, maybe safer compared to the whitening cream that contains some chemicals, ingredients like hydroquinone and etc. So please, from the tips, please read the ingredient before you choosing that one. And another thing, if please choose the whitening cream that already registered by the BPOM. And if you find that the whitening cream contains some hydroquinone, maybe so please ask the doctor about this before using the whitening cream that contains the hydroquinone. Maybe for mercury is we will very difficult to find, because sometimes that chemical is forbidden. I mean, we cannot use this one for the whitening cream right now. So maybe some producent, they don't put the mercury in the ingredient of the whitening cream. I think that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the answer. And now is there any more questions from the participants? Okay, please.
Thank you very much for the time. My name is Muhammadiyah. I'm a student from
Please deliver slowly.
Okay. I'm a student from Universitas Muhammadiyah, Yogyakarta, and I would like to ask to Mrs. Saptanti regarding the presentation before. It was an outstanding presentation and very insightful for us, especially as we students here, and you know, girls, we really enjoy using cosmetics. And actually, one of my concern is you've mentioned before in your presentation that retinoic acid is one of the dangerous compound inside the cosmetics, but actually nowadays there are a lot of skincare products like serum or face toner that consist with retinoic compounds. So my question is, how is there any like maximum concentration of the retinoic compounds that considered safe, and what can we do, especially for the students or maybe for girls or female in general, to avoid like the toxicity of these compounds, because it's actually become a very massive trend right now, and actually I'm also using one of the products right now, and it's actually quite effective to reduce like breakouts, acne, and so on and so forth. So maybe that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Can I answer directly?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, Alfia, for the question. Actually, for the maximum concentration, we can see from the BPOM regulation from the BPOM, but I'm not sure. Maybe 1% or something. We can check back. I'm forget about the concentration, the maximum concentration of the retinoic acid. If you right now is I mean, you are using it, right, and you get the benefits, so maybe it's okay. But if you get something wrong about after using the cosmetic containing retinoic acid, everyone should be aware. Yeah, because I think everyone has different reaction for the retinoic acid. You can check back the maximum concentration, the BPOM regulation, when you are choosing that product containing retinoic acid. Please check if the maximum concentration and the concentration is more than the maximum concentration. Please be aware of that. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Is there any questions?
All right, thank you very much. But perhaps maybe if you can explain to us maybe what is the probable long-term effect, because as we know, maybe for now, I think some cosmetics or like some toxic compounds does not show the toxic effect directly or immediately. Sometimes it takes longer to appear. So probably you can maybe inform us about maybe the potential long-term toxicity effect from the retinoic acid. Thank you very much.
Okay. For retinoic acid, as I know, yeah, we can check back. As I know that after using the retinoic acid for long time, so our skin is getting what is it? Thinner, tipis, thinner. And then when you stop using, when you still prolong using retinoic acid, maybe will be damaged, like radish or what is it? Pecah-pecah, yeah, like this. So maybe you have to aware about this. Okay, if you get that one, just see the doctor. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, maybe
Can I share a little bit about the retinol effects
yes, please.
with the skin?
Yes, please, Achan.
Okay, from this actually is the vitamin A, and some of the derivatives of the vitamin A has been used in the cosmetics as well. This group of the vitamins has the whitening effect, and one of the, would say like the side effects when you use in the long term is gonna peeling of your skin. Okay, because they have the skin peeling capacity. So therefore, this gonna make your skin barrier become thinner. And if that become thinner, what gonna happen when you expose to the UV light? When you go outside the sunshine, the UV light will be able to penetrate down into your skin. Okay, and since the barrier of your skin has been reduced from using the vitamin A containing cosmetics, this is going to cause some stimulations of melanogenesis and also some sensitivities effects, like it can induce the loss of the collagen, because the UV can cause the inflammation in your skin, and therefore that will lead to the degradation of the collagens. You will, yes, first at the first period when you use the vitamin, you will have the white skin, lighter skin. But for the long-term use, that may cause you like the melasma. So you become like easy to get the dark spots after you expose to the sun. So you can see this is the effect. That's why we try to use some natural extracts that will help your skin to have a healthy skin and defends all those stimulants that can cause you the photo skin aging or some skin sensitization, something like that. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the answer, Achan Kat. And okay, now is the time for me to make the conclusions about this plenary about these discussions because the time is up. And from the presentations, we can cut the informations about the awareness of use the cosmetic, which is usually sell in the traditional market. They usually contain like a mercury or the hydroquinone, and we should pay attention to this. And Dr. Saptanti already present about the how to analyze both the qualitative and quantitative analysis of this cosmetic. And also from the second presentations, we got the new insight about the use of renewable product of the cosmetic. So we should pay attention on the Go Green's product, and also environmental concern, and also biodegradable product. And we also get the informations about from the waste product we can create the product for the cosmetic also, not only from the new product, but we can create from the waste to the product. And we know that Thailand and Indonesia share the same biological resource. For example, the cassava we also have a lot of in Indonesia and in Thailand, and also the tamarinds we also have a lot in Indonesia and in Thailand. And I think not only these two products, we can explore more about the other products from the natural product. And that's all the conclusions. And tomorrow we will explore what is natural product that it's possible use for the cosmetics. And for the tomorrow, the presenter, the third presenter will present about these topics. And also we also invite all the participants to join the parallel class that will held after the third presentations. Okay, so that's all from me, from the moderator. If there is any mistake, my apologize, and I close these discussions by saying Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Thank you for Achan Ket, join from the Konkan University, Kobun Cup. And from Dr. Saptanti, thank you for joining these presentations. Okay, thank you.
Thank you to our speakers, Apoteker Saptanti Harimurti PhD and Professor Dr. Kataria Sutanut, and our moderator, Apoteker Pugu Novi Arsito PhD, for the insightful presentations and engaging discussion.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we have reached the end of the first day of the International Conference Pharmaceutical Updates. Let us close this event by reciting Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillah.
On behalf of the host and the committee, we would like to extend our deepest appreciation to our speakers, Apoteker Saptanti Harimurti PhD and Professor Dr. Kataria Sutanut, and to the audience entirely.
Thank you very much for your attention. We look forward to seeing you again at the second day of ICPU tomorrow on Thursday, August 8 at 9 a.m. Western Indonesian Time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
three paradigms: economy, social, and environment. Whereas the three paradigm change every substation in one synthesis with conserving by using natural resources, and then at the time we have to conserve ocean. This is the sample. I think match with sustainable agriculture development. Like number one, organic farming. Organic farming consists of
ladies and gentlemen, back at Sustainable Innovation. I proceed to my next speech. Alright, after we heard some reporters coming from our reporter, Ola, several focus points we've already mentioned before. Now we're going to moving on to our next international conference that will be talking about the international conference of agriculture. Right.
Hello, Pada Shafiq. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
So here I'm at the E7 meeting, and we interested in the Punya Setiawan. Nice to meet you, Mr. So as I see the situation here, Africa is completely online, and so there are but anyhow, let us immediately ask several questions for Mr. Can you explain a little bit what is Africa and what is the theme for this year?
Right, this I come from international of this year is give what maybe a bit the idea is the development of AI in
Actually, quite a few courses combining AI and agriculture. Okay, so for the next question, who are the keynote
modeling and then is researcher in beginning
Satu, dua, aku nggak bisa Pak.
Baik.
Kita pernah berjuang bersama ya. Iya. Aku sama Prima. Karena kalau di WD sama pakai sok
we
kaget
have
kan? Karena kan di sini itu pertanyaan nggak penting aja bisa jadi obrolan. Ya, Pak Universi kan udah rampung ke aja. Ya lah. Jenengan tak takoni dosane kuwi anake ngendi omahe ngendi ora ngerti. Tapi yang pernah kayak panitia. Kalau iki wis sampai anaknya wisata lahir 2015
So that's quite diverse, and all of it was online. Online, okay. It is quite good to know, and it's interesting. I believe that's all from us. Thank you for giving us your precious time for the live report. Yes, that's all from us. Back to you again.